And every person, this person is one of the top producers for all the insurance companies, the big ones, right? The really big ones that all of us know. Every single person, woman, man that I met had a background that was so impressive that it would blow your socks off. So if we just had one of those people looking to join the community, every one of us should be really excited, right? Because this is not like we're a blockchain project. We're not like network marketing. I love network marketing. I have a lot of respect for it. It's where I got my start. I was there for 28 years. But for those of you, and a lot of the people that were there, even though a lot of them didn't do network marketing now, a lot of them, they got their start in network marketing. That's where they learned personal development. That's where they learned the power of associations and goal setting and positive thinking and all of the things that brought them to where they are today. But if it was a network marketing company and Kevin had that person fly in, I may go, well, dang, man, good for Kevin, but it doesn't help me at all. But because you're a community member, if you have nodes, if you have digital rewards, right, then you should be really excited. And so you could just have one of those people that flew in to go, man, that person alone with their leadership could probably or definitely take the Rally blockchain and its products and services to $1 billion company, $1 billion in revenue, right? That one person. To have 20 some people at in one group at one restaurant and then go to the other restaurant and it is the exact same thing. People are like, hey, I built an affiliate organization of 150,000 people. I built a company that did, hundreds of millions in revenue. So I have never in my life, and then they left and another group came in and the exact same thing, right? I mean, we've got people that one gentleman that came out, his nickname is the Godfather of crypto, and invited Tony and Wright to speak at his event that they just had in Puerto Rico. I believe the name of it was Tokenize. And he was so excited that he came back to the events at Wright and Tony's house and brought people with him. And this guy was one of the guys that was around at the beginning of like Tether, Ethereum, and so on and so forth. So when I say the events could not have gone any better. And now all of those people, I don't know if anyone that really wasn't fired up and excited. And I would say 70, 80% of the people I talked to said they were all in and they were going to go back and share it with their community. And then we've already started calls this week, being introduced to other groups, different technology, future potential products and services. And so it was a phenomenal week. And that's just one week out of many weeks. That's just 3 or 4 groups out of many groups. And not only that, we have a lot more. So with that said, hopefully you're excited because guess what? We own this. It's not owned by some big, executive firm. We, the community, own this. This is our project. And with that said, I would encourage all of you. I had a mentor of mine years ago said, Darin, you don't make what you want, you make what you are. And if you want to make more, you have to become of a quick little video to tease people, pique their interest for the studio. But we're going to go ahead and show you the rough draft version. It's only a little over a minute, but I think you'll appreciate it.
Your meetings, webinars, and live streams end. Then the real work starts. Follow-up emails, missed leads, deals that die in your inbox. It's a joy, isn't it? And an absolute mess. Our Link is video conferencing and streaming built for people who actually sell. Host meetings, webinars, and live streams where your audience can buy, sign up, and take action without ever leaving the room. Built-in calls to action, web page overlays, checkout pages right inside the meeting. No tab switching, no, I'll send you a link later. Close the deal while the conversation is still warm. Every meeting earns. Hosts and guests collect blockchain-powered digital rewards for every interaction. Your community doesn't just show up, they get rewarded for it. 256-bit encryption, decentralized data ownership. Your conversations stay yours. Plus, AI translations, captions, and automatic meeting summaries built right in. Add your logo, your colors, your waiting room. Every meeting looks like you, not us. One platform replacing Zoom, your sales funnel, and your reward system. Stop hosting dead-end meetings. Start closing live. Rlink. See it at rlink.com.
Okay, so that is, let us know in the chat what you think about that video. Again, that is the rough version. We're going to give you the final version here in the next few days as a part of our share funnel.
Your meetings.
That's called user error. That's me. All right, so the demo system is now available in all of your studio accounts. And so if you look on the left-hand side under elements and think about how powerful this is, not only can you create your own, but we've uploaded a demo system into every account so you can go through and you can welcome people, you can play the little audio, the welcome jingle, you can take a poll, you can read a talking point, you can turn on the teleprompter, you can show the presentation, you can click on the video, pause it, talk over it, you can show an interactive web page, you can show a static web page, you can show a timer for all the coaches and the different people for that as well. So anyway, that's now in your account. The overview bundle. A lot of you have asked for an overview bundle. I've been testing some slides, and we think we pretty much have the final version. We're just running it by legal. And that way, any of you that want to invite people on and do your own overview, you will be able to just load it up into your account and just click through and do a presentation. Use the teleprompter if you would like.
I'm super hesitant to, again, say, oh, it's going to be 2 days or this week, because every time I do that, like I say, something else takes precedence and it pushes other things off the board. So what we're just for your purposes, let me explain what the white label is. The white label is the ability for someone to leverage our tech stack, for lack of a better way of saying it. So somebody could white label the Arling Studio. Instead of the Arling Studio being up in the left-hand corner, it could be anybody's brand. It could be Microsoft. Microsoft says, hey, we want to use Arling Studio. We want a white label. They would put their logo up. They wouldn't have to pay to build out the infrastructure to support having their own video conferencing tool, because we've already done it. And it's just branded to their business. It looks like it belongs to them, and they resell it, or if they want, in some cases, we have some businesses who just want to have their own video conferencing platform for their own in-house teams. Maybe it's a real estate agent who just wants all of their real estate agents to have a branded video conferencing tool. So there's all kinds of use cases for it, but at the end of the day, it's a branded version of the Arling Studio for individual business owners. Either they want to resell it or they want to use it for their own purposes. Right now, we have a wait list on this. You can get on the wait list by going to r-link.com/white label, or you can just grab a photo of this a QR code and go directly to it. We are, like I say, we're super close on the white label. It is built out. It needs some testing, but hopefully soon. I'm going to just say soon.
All right. Sounds good. Again, everyone, when you just see white label, you think, oh, okay, it's just that should be pretty simple. You just change the branding. Nope. There's a lot more than that goes into it. It's been months of work, but we're really close. And so I can't wait to launch that. Now, got questions. The Rally blockchain on the node side, we want to continue to encourage you to send help at r-link.com. All of your questions, any support issues with
properly. The best, in my experience, the best video generator on the market was actually OpenAI's Sora, and that's a chat GPT. They've integrated, they had Sora integrated. It was, you could only really use it at a baseline unless you went directly to the tool. So us pulling it into Operly was actually a really good feature for users. But OpenAI has decided to discontinue Sora. It's pulling it out, and we got ahead of that and decided we were going to add not just the next best iteration of video conferencing generation tools, but we've got 6 in here now instead of just 1. So we done away with Sora. We added VEO3, which is an awesome tool, and some other versions as well. So I encourage you to use these, play with them, check them out, because now they're built in. If you were to go and try to pay for all of these tools independently of one another, you would be paying a lot of money.
Absolutely. Yes. So, and again, Operly is a pretty easy pitch. How would you like to work half as much and get twice as much done? And that's really a huge understatement with all the tools and the things that it allows you to do. Light and dark mode now available in Operly. That's a cool little feature as well. scan to get operly. For those of you, I would screenshot this, take a picture of it, scan it. Definitely get operly. My recommendation, start using it. And every day what you're going to find is it's almost like having some of the best business partners and coaches on the planet with you daily. The more you use it, the more you realize you can use it, and the more things you use it for. I used to have to go, man, who do I ask this question? How do I find this out? Where do I go next? Now I can use operly for pretty much everything in my almost everything in my daily life, which I love. Okay, just like support tickets. Rhonda, maybe you can put all of the, because I'm still getting some text messages, hey, where do I send support? The other screenshot that we had the rally support, the studio support, and this is your operly support. Again, if you send to Kim, myself, Rhonda, it's not going through the system. It cannot be tracked. We don't know if it's a one-off issue, if it's a tech issue. It is going to slow people on. We've had very few issues with this meeting today. It's gone pretty great, right? Would you agree? We've used the elements. All of that's worked well. Oh, by the way, how many of you want to see the quick video before we close out, the operly video? Let's go ahead and show you that. It's only a minute long, but let's end with the operly video. Get your studio membership if you don't have that. Get the operly, start using it. That's your testimonial. And again, who do you know that sells something? Anything, real estate, mortgage, insurance, they're going to want to have studio. If you can 10 to 100x your conversion rate, and you will by using this platform, it's not a conversation platform, it's a conversion platform. Who wouldn't want that? You're doing them a disservice by not sharing this with them. Operly, who do you know that doesn't need maybe a nutrition coach, a fitness coach, a business strategist? Who do you know? I remember I was paying hundreds of dollars a week for an assistant to go through all of my emails and try to keep me organized. Operly took the place of all of that and much more. So again, tell everyone, but we need us to be the biggest promoters and cheerleaders of that. So let's show the video real quick of Operly, and then we'll go ahead and close it out.
Running a business used to mean running 10 apps, one for email, one for tasks, one for content, one for calendars, one for notes. And somehow none of them talk to each other. We built operly because we believed all of that belongs in one place, connected, intelligent, yours. At the center is an AI that doesn't just answer questions. It takes action. It sends your emails, manages your tasks, books your meetings. All from a single conversation. It creates images, videos, blogs, social posts, slide decks, a full creative studio built right in. It automates. Set a rule once, and your inbox runs itself. Emails get triaged, follow-ups get scheduled, nothing slips through. And it remembers your preferences, your history, your voice. Build custom personas grounded in your own knowledge. This isn't a tool, it's a partner. One AI workspace. Every tool you need. This is operly.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today. Let's go out and crush the rest of the week. Appreciate you being on. Appreciate your support. Appreciate your patience. And let's go close the second half of April. Let's close it strong. Have a great day.